Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar From Struggle to Scale, How SMBs Can Access Enterprise Level Tech Teams Without Breaking the Bank. I'm Revati Kumar, your host for this session, and I'd like to thank you all for joining us today. At Hexacom, we're passionate about enabling businesses to scale faster, smarter, and more cost effective. With service lines spanning application services, cloud services, data and automation, and tech board as a service, we empower organizations to focus on growth while we handle the complexities of technology. Today, we're excited to spotlight TechPod as a service, a flexible, on-demand model that gives small and mid-sized businesses access to cross-functional enterprise-level tech expertise without the overhead of permanent hires. We're delighted to have Murli Director of Hexacorp Technical Services, who brings deep experience in building and managing agile tech teams that deliver innovation, cost optimization, and rapid results. In today's session, you'll discover how TechPod as a service can help SMBs build dedicated, scalable teams tailored to business needs, accelerate innovation while reducing the IT costs, access specialized expertise across technologies and other domains, deliver projects faster without long term resource commitments, and never the least, focus on business growth while leaving technology execution to trusted experts. Before we begin, just a quick reminder to our audience. If you have any questions during the session, please write them in the chat box. Our team will review all the questions and respond to you via email after the webinar. Now, without further delay, let's welcome Murli. Welcome, Murli.
Hi.
You may start.
Yeah. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from depending upon which part of the world you're dialing in from. And I welcome you to today's presentation. I am Muralidharan Samavedam, Senior Director at Hexacorp Technical Services. Today, we are going to talk about something that's keeping many of you up at night. How to build enterprise level tech capabilities without the traditional enterprise costs and headaches. By the end of our time together, you will see exactly how three companies just like yours transform their technical operations in ways they never thought possible. So let's dive in. Let me start with a question. How would your Monday morning feel if instead of worrying about that delayed project or trying to figure out where you are going to find qualified developers, you walked into the office knowing you had 20 plus skilled professionals already working on your projects? Imagine having that team deployed in just 30 days, saving you 40% compared to traditional hiring and delivering enterprise level results from day one with zero recruitment headaches. This isn't wishful thinking. Three companies have already made this their reality, and today you're going to see exactly how they did it. More importantly, you will see how you can too. Before we go further, let me paint a picture of what most SMBs are experiencing right now. The remote work shift didn't change where we work, it completely transformed the talent market. Geographic boundaries that used to protect local salary ranges gone. That talented developer in your market, they are now competing with offers from enterprise companies who can pay significantly more. Here, what's really happening. Skill gaps are widening between available candidates and actual needs. Geographic limitations no longer protect local salary ranges. Enterprise companies are aggressively recruiting from SMB talent pools. If you are here today, you are likely experiencing extended hiring timelines while competitors move ahead. Budget strain from escalating salary demands, project delays due to understaffing, team burnout from being overstretched, and difficulty competing with enterprise level compensation. Today's focus is transforming these challenges into competitive advantages. Let me quickly establish why you should trust Exacorp with your technology future. We are not newcomers to this space. We have been perfecting technology solutions for over 23 years. We have a global talent pool of 200 plus specialized professionals, and we have successfully implemented over 20 bot solutions for companies just like yours. We maintain 99% uptime with round the clock resolution. We are ISO 27001 certified for security, ISO 9001 for quality management, MBE certified as a minority business enterprise, and we are part of the NMSDC supplier network. Our geographic presence spans from Seattle to Atlanta in the US, with development centers in India, that's in Chennai and Coimbatore. But here's what really matters: we have the track record to prove everything I'm about to show you actually works. Let's be honest about what's really happening out here. According to Manpower's Group's 2024 study, 74% of companies struggle to find qualified tech talent. That's not a slight majority, that's three quarters of all companies. Your average hiring process now takes over 2 months. That's 8 plus weeks where your project is stalled, your existing team is stretched thin, and your competitors who solve these problems are shipping features. Hiring costs continue to rise in competitive markets, and even when you do hire, higher turnover rates challenge retention efforts. Meanwhile, SMBs report falling behind competitors. The root causes are clear. We have limited budget to compete with enterprise salary offers, geographic constraints in talent sparse market, lack of brand recognition to attract top candidates, no dedicated HR resources for technical recruitment, and rapid technology changes are outpacing local skill development. The bottom line: the traditional hiring model is broken. SMBs need a completely different approach. So, what's happening while you are still hiring? Here's the uncomfortable truth about what's happening while you are stuck in the traditional hiring cycle. Right now, while you are struggling, your competitors who solve this problem are launching features 3x faster than you, capturing market share you could have won, building customer loyalty while you are still posting job descriptions, and innovating while you are just trying to maintain what you have. Let me put this in perspective with some industry impact statistics. Daily impact: unfilled tech positions create productivity gaps and project delays. Weekly impact: critical projects face timeline extensions without adequate staffing. Monthly impact: competitive disadvantages accumulate as development slows. Annual impact: IDC predicts $5.5 trillion in global losses by 2026 from IT skill shortages. The numbers are stark. 69% of tech companies report increased time to hire. 65% of technology leaders report skill gaps in their departments. 95% of tech leaders face challenges finding skilled workers. And 71% of the IT workers lack high intent to stay with the current employers. This warning is clear. While you are hiring, your competitors are shipping. So, what if I tell you if there was a better way? There was a way to get enterprise level tech capabilities without any of the traditional barriers. Here, you don't get with our approach. What you don't get with our approach is enterprise level costs, enterprise level hiring headaches, enterprise level infrastructure investments, enterprise level management complexity, or enterprise level risk and uncertainty. On the other hand, instead, here's what you do get: immediate access to specialized expertise, predictable and manageable costs, zero infrastructure or hiring overhead, proven processes and methodologies, and measurable results from day one. This isn't theory. This is exactly what our clients experience. The question is, are you ready to hear now? Let me introduce you to TechPod as a service, your dedicated technology capability center that's fully managed and immediately productive. Think of it as your own tech center that includes software developers, data engineers, DevOps specialists, cloud architects, project managers, and QA engineers, all working exclusively on your projects. Here are the key differentiators that make this transformational. First, it is dedicated. This is your team, not shared resources, 100% focused on your projects. Second, it's pre assembled. We use tested team combinations with proven collaboration patterns. Third, it is pre trained. They are ready to work from day one, no 6 month ramp up period. And fourth, it is pre managed. We handle all team management so you can focus on business results. Think of it as your own dedicated R&D department, except it's staffed, managed, and operational from day one. You get access to enterprise level expertise across all major technologies, whether it be cloud platforms, AI/ML, DevOps, security, and more. Let me break down the five game changing differentiators that make TechPod as a service transform everything. First, it's a turnkey solution. No infrastructure investment required, zero recruitment or HR complexity, immediate value delivery from day one, all management handled by Exacorp, so you can focus on results, not process. Second, global talent access. We have 200 plus specialized professionals available with enterprise level expertise and experience, industry specific knowledge and compliance, latest technology skills and certifications. Impossible to hire talent is now accessible to you. Third, rapid deployment. Complete teams deployed in 2 weeks using proven frameworks and methodologies refined through 20 plus successful implementations. No experimental approaches on your projects, just predictable timelines and outcomes. Fourth, cost efficiency. You get 30 to 40% savings versus traditional hiring with no overhead cost for benefits, equipment, or office space. It's a predictable monthly investment model with no hidden costs or surprise expenses, and immediate productivity equals faster ROI. Fifth, end to end management. We handle quality control and performance monitoring, project coordination and reporting, team optimization and skill development, and proactive problem identification and resolution. You get results. We handle everything. Let me paint you a picture of the complete transformation of your operations. Before, with the traditional struggle, 30% of your leadership time is spent on recruitment and HR issues. Projects are consistently delayed by talent availability gaps. Your existing team is burned out from being overstretched. Your budget is consumed by hiring costs versus value creation. Growth is limited by your ability to hire and scale teams. After, with the pod advantage, leadership is focused on strategic growth and innovation. You have predictable project delivery with reliable timelines. Your internal team is energized and focused on core competencies. Your budget is allocated to value creation, not overhead. Growth is empowered by enterprise level capabilities. The bottom line, you go from being constrained by resources to being empowered by capabilities. This transformation sounds compelling, but let me show you the documented proof. I know what you are thinking. This sounds great in theory, but it does actually work. Let me show you real results from real companies with verified outcomes and measurable impact. Companies just like yours have achieved 40% cost savings, 20% efficiency gains, and 30% faster delivery. These aren't projections or estimates. These are documented results from actual implementations. Let me walk you through three specific success stories that prove this approach works. First success story is from a leading pharmaceutical company with 20 professional PODs deployed in just 2 weeks. Their challenge was significant. They needed comprehensive technology management across infrastructure, development, and cloud services. They required 24/7 system support without hiring multiple shifts. They struggled to find talent with both pharmaceutical industry knowledge and technical expertise. Regulatory compliance requirements like the FDA and GXP limited their candidate pool. Their traditional hiring timeline of 6+ months was unacceptable for critical system needs. Our solution was comprehensive. We deployed a 20% POD within 2 weeks with pharmaceutical industry experience. We implemented a follow the sun model, support model using our global team coverage. We included specialists in infrastructure, application development, cloud architecture, and compliance. We provided dedicated project management and quality assurance and established regulatory compliant development processes. The results speak for themselves. 20% efficiency gain with improvements in operational efficiency within 60 days, 20% cost reduction in technology operational costs, 24/7 system availability with faster response time, and 100% compliance with regulatory compliance maintained throughout. As the VP of Technology Operations said, Hexacorp's flexibility, scalability, and access to specialized talent allowed us to quickly adapt to changing needs, making them a critical partner in achieving our business objectives. Let me now lead you to the second success story, which is again from a private healthcare center where we did a digital transformation. Our second success story involves a private health care center that scaled from 0 to 40 engineers in 3 months while maintaining HIPAA compliance. The transformation challenge was complex. Legacy systems were constraining patient care capabilities. HIPAA compliance requirements were limiting technology choices. They had difficulty finding developers familiar with both legacy and modern platforms. They needed healthcare specific regulatory expertise. Patient data security was paramount throughout transformation, and they had zero tolerance for system downtime during transition. We achieved remarkable transformation results: 30% cost reduction in total cost of ownership compared to their previous approach, 20% user adoption increase with higher adoption rates due to better design solutions, 100% regulatory compliance with full HIPAA compliance maintained throughout transformation, and complete transformation from planning to full system deployment in just 3 months. Our implementation highlights included rapid team scaling from 0 to 40 specialized engineers, legacy system migration without patient care disruption, modern user-friendly interfaces, improving workflow efficiency, enhanced data analytics capabilities for better patient outcomes, robust security framework, exceeding HIPAA requirements, and staff training and change management included. Bottom line, we achieved complete digital transformation in 3 months versus their projected 18-month timeline with traditional hiring approach. Moving on to the next success story, which is of a fintech company that scaled from 4 to 25 engineers over 5 years, focusing on technical depth and scaling. Their challenge included significant technical debt, slowing new development, aggressive time to market pressures from competitors, inability to hire fast enough to keep up with business growth, existing monolithic architecture limiting scalability, and resource allocation inefficiencies due to unpredictable demands. Our solution evolved over time. We started with a 4% POD, focused on critical technical depth, gradually scaled to 25 engineers as business requirements grew, implemented an agile development framework with bi-weekly sprints, migrated monolithic architecture to microservices-based system, and established CI/CD pipeline for automated testing and deployment. Key achievements included 40% reduction in release cycle time, 100% successful services migration, CI/CD pipeline implementation, and 60% increase in development velocity. The long-term impact has been transformational. Scalable architecture supporting 10x business growth, reduced operational overhead through automation, improved code quality and system reliability, and enhanced team productivity and job satisfaction. Year one started with 4 engineers as a pilot, and by year five, we had scaled to 25 engineers at full capacity. Now, let me show you exactly how this works. We have a proven 4-step process that has been refined over 20 plus successful implementations. Step one is the discovery and planning. We typically weeks 1 to 4, where we conduct stakeholder workshops, create your technology roadmap, and plan team composition. Your time commitment is just 5 to 10 hours per week. Step two is team setup and deployment, which is typically 5 weeks 5 to 8, where we handle POD recruitment, infrastructure setup, and project kickoffs. Your POD is fully operational by week 8. Step 3 is pilot execution and optimization, which is months 3 to 6. Your POD works at full capacity with bi-weekly sprints and performance tracking. This is where we are proving value and delivering results. Step 4 is about scaling and expansion, months 7 to 12 typically. We scale based on success and expand capabilities to maximize impact and ROI. The key promise is simple: a predictable path from concept to enterprise level capabilities. No guesswork, no experimental approaches, just a proven methodology that delivers results. For this model to be successful, we need a few key things from you. First is a project sponsor, a senior leader to provide strategic alignment and decision making authority, a technical lead, a dedicated resource for technical coordination and daily communication, SMEs, functional experts for requirements clarification and solution validation, system access, timely access to systems, data, and relevant documentation for seamless execution. In terms of time commitment, during the discovery phase, 5 to 10 hours per week during the initial 4 weeks. For ongoing collaboration, 2 to 4 hours per week for sprint reviews and stakeholder meetings, and time as required during testing phase to validate solutions. Success factors include clear communication channels established, decision-making authority defined, regular feedback and review sessions, and proactive collaboration and engagement. We provide complete technology expertise coverage across all major platforms and industries. For technology capabilities, we have AWS, Azure, and GCP certified architects and engineers for cloud platforms. Full stack web development, mobile iOS and Android, databases and APIs for development. Data engineering, ETL pipeline, business intelligence, and big data processing for data and analytics. AI implementation, ML models, predictive analysis, NLP, and agentic AI for AI and machine learning. CI/CD pipelines, infrastructure as code, and container orchestration for DevOps. Cybersecurity and regulatory compliances for HIPAA, SOX, PCI DSS, and GDPR for security. Our industry expertise spans healthcare and life sciences, banking and financial services, pharmaceuticals and biotech, manufacturing and industrial, retail and e-commerce, education and edtech, government and public sector, logistics, supply chain, and energy and utilities. Our deep industry knowledge ensures tailored solutions that drive real business value. And for you to be successful, we offer flexible scaling options to match your growth trajectory. Our starter pod with 4 to 6 professionals is ideal for small projects, proof of concept, or limited budget situations. Team composition typically includes 2 developers, 1 DevOps engineer, 1 project manager, and 1 to 2 specialists. The growth POD with 8 to 12 professionals works for multiple projects and steady development needs. With 4 to 6 developers, 2 DevOps engineers, 1 architect, 1 data engineer, and 2 project managers. Our scale POD with 15 to 25 professionals is perfect for major initiatives and digital transformation, including 8 to 12 developers, 3 DevOps engineers, 2 architects, 2 to 3 data engineers, 3 specialists, and 2 to 3 project managers. The enterprise pod with 25 plus professionals handle complex enterprise solution with fully customized team composition. Key flexibility features include monthly scaling adjustments allowed, no long-term contracts required, specialist roles added as needed, and geographic distribution options available. Let me show you the investment analysis comparing cost structures. With the traditional approach, you have an average cost per hire of $4,700 industry standard, 3 to 6 month productivity ramp up period, individual overhead costs per employee, and recruitment cycles that repeat with turnover. With the Exocop POD model, you get predictable monthly investment, immediate productivity from day one, shared service model efficiencies, and no individual recruitment or replacement costs. Our verified client results consistently show 30 to 40% cost efficiency savings versus traditional hiring processes, 40% faster time to market delivery timelines, and 20 to 25% operational impact efficiency improvements. Value drivers include access to enterprise level expertise, immediate deployment capability, predictable cost structure, scalability without hiring delays, and reduced management overhead. ROI factors include faster project completion, reduced opportunity cost, lower total cost of ownership, and improved competitive positioning. Results vary by company size, location, and project complexity, but the patterns are consistent across our client base. So here we are. In 4 weeks, you could have a fully operational tech team. By 8 weeks, you can expect measurable results. And within 6 months, you could completely transform your technology capabilities. Here's how you to get started. Step one is to schedule a strategic consultation, a 30-minute discussion about your specific technology challenges and goals. Step two, explore your options. Learn how a customized POD can transform your business operations. Step three, take action. Join the companies who have already made the leap from struggle to scale. With this, I hand over back to Revati.
Thank you, Murli. That was an insightful session, of course. And a big thank you to all our audience for your time and interest today. So, for more details about Hexacorp and our TechPort as a service offering, feel free to email us at info@hexacorp.com or visit www.hexacorp.com. We look forward to seeing you at our next webinar. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Thank you.
before that, just a closing thought. Let me leave you with this thought. The question isn't whether you need this transformation. The question is, will you act now or wait till the competitors pull ahead? The choice is yours, but the opportunity is right here, right now. Thank you for your time today. Thanks, everyone.
Well said. Thank you. Thank you all.